Hi, it's me, Crystal from Simply Tidy. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to use a container, how to make easy containers, and let's get started. The job of a container is to keep items that are like each other together or to corral smaller items. You can also use containers just to make it easier to access all of the things that you need for a certain activity like shaving or whatever. You can buy or make your containers. I like to save a lot of money and I make them out of repurposed items as often as possible. However, sometimes it does help to buy things. You would normally buy things when you're going to have the container on display in your home. You don't want to have ugly shoe boxes and things like that on display. Or if you need a sturdier container that is going to hold heavy things, like in a cardboard box or something like that, wouldn't be as effective. You would want to make your container if the container will be hidden inside a cupboard or a closet. And you'd also want to make your container if the items that you are looking for a container for don't fit in a normal store-bought type of a container. You can be creative and find a way to use thrown away things or whatever to hold those things. The following pictures are some examples of some of the repurposed or store-bought containers that I use in my home.
This first picture is a storage solution for our keys. This is just an example of corralling things together that you use for a specific activity. This is all of my husband's shaving stuff. I used a repurposed tackle box to contain all of my sewing stuff. I corral all of my cleaning cloths in this basket. I have a couple of these small baskets in my kitchen. They corral different things. This one holds nuts, all the different kinds there are, plus coconut. The other one contains all of the different spice mixes like ranch dressing, Italian dressing, Lipton onion soup mix, that kind of thing. I prefer a shoebox to those tiered spice racks. Using a shoebox, I don't have the problem of knocking spices over when I'm reaching for one of the back spices, and also I can easily read what each of these bottles says. Another option for a spice rack is to take a shoebox. I glued cardboard strips as shelves, and then I stack my spices in this shoebox and I do them in alphabetical order. And this is another way to avoid the tiered spice rack. This tacky box is what I use to hold my larger Tupperware lids. I have a basket also for the smaller lids that keeps them separate, and that way the smaller lids don't get lost in with the big lids. In about 2 seconds, you can whip up a magazine holder out of a cereal box. You just cut it just like this picture shows. A lot of people will wrap it with fancy wrapping paper. I personally don't use these, however, they can come in handy for a lot of people.
Whatever container you choose, it should just make it more convenient for you to get a hold of your items.
That's all I can show you today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and have a good day.